Now, remember we talked about the euro yen, that the yen is the weakest so far because it's a major sell signal, and showed you in the euro we might be having a short covering rally to the upside. So we might be looking to be buying the euro and selling the yen. Now, I showed you a minute ago that we have a structural point on the pound yen and the pound dollar at 148.32. This means what? If the pound dollar is going to be going up, you can bet that the pound yen is going to follow suit, because the yen is selling off. It is not pound strength, but the yen is selling off, and we're getting a little bit of a short covering in the pound because it bounced above the 148.32. Again, this is another gimme trade. It's another easy trade. It's another trade that we should be, again, just taking it with a high degree of confidence, with a high degree of looking at a high probability trade. So looking at our chart from last week, you would see that our buy signal from last week was above the 137.07. And we're going to take a look first at the weekly chart so we can just get a good feel about the market. Of course, take a look here for the last 4 weeks. Harrison, take a look at this. Remember, we were talking in the classroom the other day. Charts are frozen. Okay. I don't know, Mike, what's this project? Omnivia projector is. Okay. Now, if you look at this, Harrison, we were talking about this the other week in the classroom when we were doing the course. Look at this here. We're measuring the strength and the weakness of each price bar. We're gauging that strength of weakness. And if you look at this here between those two, that right there is a buy signal from right above the 135.81. We had a very good close, Harrison. We have a continuation close rather than having a reversal close, so everything looks for this thing to continue up. Our original buy signal is the 137.07, and here we have another buy signal at 138.05. You see that? 138.05. We closed the week at 137.77. So even on a weekly chart, our buy is 138.05. So we're just 25 pips on a major buy signal on a weekly chart. And if we're looking at the daily chart, you would see that we have also another buy signal on the daily chart of 138.11. And our structural point is still the same as 139.07, 139.70. Right there, that is our structural point, and which is pretty much close to this one. So that is good. At least we are fairly reasonably, if it does take a trade above the 138.11, we should be looking for a move for a test of the 139.50 or so, which should give us a good push to the upside. So we're looking to be buyers of the pound yen right above 138.05. That's based on the daily and the weekly chart. We're going to go now on the intraday and see if these numbers jive. Now, of course, you can see the noise that we have over here in the pound yen. This is the 137 structure point. That was our buying point from the other day. Oh, come on. The 137.07, that was our buying point. Right there, and you can see this is where the market held. And so it is not really a pretty sight. There is the one right there. There is the 137.70. I'm sorry, right there. So it still wants to go up. I mean, it is closer to the high than it is to the low. The high of the day is 138.11. We closed the week at 138.80, so we're just 20 pips away from the high. So that's it. We're just looking to be a buyer, and we will buy any buy signal coming out of Tokyo, and our stop is going to be below the 137.07. That's our stop, below the 137.07. I'm sorry, 37.70. Okay, and we are going to go short. That's our short entry, short below 137.07. Now the short is 137.07. Let's make it's actually right there. It's 137.03. And if I'm going to go short at 137.03, I'm going to place my stop above 137.41. Okay, so let's put these on the radar screen. So you want to be buyer of the pound yen, guys. If it gets above 138.05, and if we are going to buy it above 138.05, our stop is going to be below the 137.07. So 137.7. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit. And our short point is going to be below 137.03. And our short, I'm sorry, this is our short, 137.03. And my stop, my short stop is 137.41. Our structural long is the, let me see the structural long here, is the 139.70, 139.70. Our structure short is the 137.07, 137.07, 138.05, short 137.03, structure long 139.07. So if it gets up to close to the 139.70, you might be looking to take profits over there. And our short, if it gets below 137.07, the structure is 137.70, and if we go, it gets below the 137.07, we're going to take it short. Okay, no, this is the, sorry, this is 70, this is the structure. Okay, so these are the price points for the pound yen.